Are cities becoming more powerful than nations? Since 2009, for the first time in history, the majority of people live in cities. Some previously little-known cities now have economies the size of countries. Tianjin is one example. Research institute McKinsey estimates that the Chinese city will generate a gross domestic product of $625 billion in 2025. That's more than that of all of Sweden in 2015. They also estimate that just 600 cities will be responsible for nearly two-thirds of the world's economic growth by 2025. Some say that larger cities' economic muscle has already freed them from national constraints. For example, in January 2015, New York introduced the US's largest municipal identification program. The city issued cards for undocumented immigrants, the homeless, and others without government-issued ID, who might otherwise struggle to benefit from city services. The program drew criticism from civil liberty groups who worried about data protection, and people who thought that the city was creating its own immigration rules. Cities are taking global action without waiting for prompts from their national governments. They are talking to other cities abroad about how to tackle pollution and terrorism. They attract business, foreign investment, tourism, and international students. They bid for major sporting and cultural events, and they buy their own infrastructure, from transport to the internet, to stay internationally connected. As cities grow in economic power and international connections, will they clash more with national governments? Can they afford to ignore their governments? And how should national governments respond to cities' economic ascent? Read our research report by clicking on the info button above, and use the comments below to discuss the topic.